I'm Ethan.
I'm Cindy.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Owen. And this is Rollin' Ragu. Today, we're going to Roswell, New Mexico.
Is it Roswell or Roswell?
Roswell.
Ros with a Z. We've been getting more and more comments on the videos, and that's been just a ton of fun to respond to you guys. Appreciate you writing. It's kind of exciting because that's what we had hoped would happen with the channel. Why'd you pat my butt?
Oh, that's in the bloopers. A little tight right here.
Oh,
that's in the bloopers.
Hold on, making an adjustment, folks.
Hold on.
It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And well, a couple of days after.
3 days.
Still holding on to one or two of those plates of food. Well, we left Carlsbad and we didn't make it far. I think we made it about 30 miles, and we found a state park. The New Mexico state parks are wonderful.
Wonderful. All of them. Everyone.
Yeah, and coming from a cheap SO, what am I? It's coming from someone who is frugal. They are $14 a night with power and water. We could have just done circles in New Mexico for the summer, and we'd have come home with more money. But anyway, so we stopped at a state park not far from Carlsbad.
The moment we got to the campsite, there were a bunch of animals there, that including rabbits, birds, Roadrunner, which is a bird.
Yeah, that was cool. That was neat to see.
If you don't have a 13-year-old of your very own, they're good at correcting you and making sure that you know when you didn't get your facts straight. So we really appreciate these guys being around for that reason.
They help us remember.
Well, that's true. I'm being sarcastic, but in a year or two, I bet I don't remember a thing, and so we really need these sharp young minds to.
Young whippersnappers.
We are here at Bennett something State Park in New Mexico, just above Carlsbad. We just pulled up. This little fella hung around while we were setting up camp. We are exhausted. We're hitting that point in our trip where I think we need a little downtime. This state park has a lake right behind us, obviously rabbits, and electric and water for $14 a night.
He ate half of that carrot already.
He eats fast. We were starving, could not wait to get things cooked. Have some ground meat and chorizo here. We're making tacos, and maybe save a little bit left over for doing quesadillas later. The griddle is loaded with Italian sausage, some of it crumbled to go into a spaghetti, and some of it as links to become lunch. So let's get a plate for that. Well, good morning. I want to talk about a few things this morning. First, I want to talk about energy level. These trips can zap it out of you. Your
your mind wants to do. And so we have done. And you hit a point where, you know, frustrations start to set in. People get snappy with each other. And we hit that point yesterday. It's nothing good rest can't solve, but you have to make time for that good rest. Last night we had a good night's sleep in the air conditioner. The kids got a chance to sit and watch a few episodes of Star Trek, which was the only thing we could catch out here basically. Cindy and I got to sit in the couch for an hour or two and just take a stroll and sleep good and wake up without an alarm, and all of those things matter. This morning we just came out and had a cup of coffee and taking it easy. So when you're on a long road trip, make time for rest. You have to pace yourself. Every day can't be chock full of the activities you've been dreaming of all year, and that's hard to do because I have visions that I'm going to be back at work in another month and a half and won't have the option to see these things. So we try to take advantage of the time we have.
Here it comes, Ethan. Under this tree.
Next topic, not on such a serious note, but air conditioning in the Southwest in the summer. Our air conditioner does a really good job back home, back in South Carolina, or anywhere we've been on the East Coast. Even when it's 90-degree summer days. Something about this desert heat. Well, first of all, most days we're seeing over 100, no clouds in the sky. Most days the trailer is getting really, really hot. And even when we show up to a campsite, you know, we either see an activity like yesterday was Carlsbad Caverns. We either see Carlsbad all day or we're driving all day, and it ends up being later than you'd like it to be by the time you get to your campsite. Yesterday we set up camp about 6:30, which was sort of on the early side from typical. But you put the air conditioner on and there's so much heat built up in the trailer that it's usually 11 o'clock or midnight before the trailer actually feels chilled. Now it gets comfortable within about 2 hours, but to get that feeling of chilled, it's sort of after you go to bed. I tell you, the heat will work on you mentally, and when it does, waiting until the middle of the night to be chilled is not fun. So today's plan will be to just sort of take it slower. I'm thinking about trying some national forest sites that I see on the Allstays app. From there, head into Roswell on our way out of town, heading north, and hopefully we're in cooler climates soon.
Real soon.
When we were driving out, we noticed there was a camper about 10 doors down from us that was quite unique.
Yeah.
The entire rig was camouflaged. They had a rope across their campsite saying to keep out. I don't understand why they would be in a state park if they were, but you know, we're not to judge. It could be one of you guys. So Hey, nice rig.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
As happens a lot of times on these trips, we bump into people and strike up conversation at times that maybe aren't the most convenient, and it happened here. We were at the dump station and bumped into Wandering with the Whitehursts. And they're a full-time family, 3 kids, and they had a very interesting background and story to tell. I'm going to post below. You'll see their Facebook page, and then they also have a blog page that I'll link. So go give them a visit, check out what their family's been up to. Sounds like they had some very interesting adventures.
Yes.
And are continuing to do so.
Yep.
So we got to talking at the dump site, and over a sewage pipe, we talked for at least 30 to 45 minutes before we had to get rolling. So I wish that didn't happen. It seems to always happen. Like one of the two are on their way somewhere, and you recognize that you've met good people and you would really enjoy spending some time together. But fortunately, we bump into this same couple unplanned several hundred miles away later in the summer. Well, they have this neat little sign as you come into town with the UFO, and it's a neat little setup.
So we stopped for a quick picture. A quick picture in this family is about 5 minutes. The next moment we were in the car, there were hundreds of flies in the vehicle. Hundreds
and hundreds, maybe.
It was,
hundreds.
I've never seen so many flies.
Never seen.
Upon hundreds.
There he goes
Upon
again.
hundreds.
Let me.
Upon hundreds of flies.
Alright folks, we're here in Roswell, and you can see the flies in New Mexico are pretty bad. So
Look at it.
we've got the windows down, and we are about to roll, and hopefully these will suck out of here. Alright.
Roswell, full of flies.
Alright, I gotta go real slow.
So it was miles down the road before all the flies were out.
Yeah, we were driving with the windows down so that hopefully on the road they would blow out.
But when we got into Roswell, we opened the doors and all of them came back.
I know.
What? I think the aliens have possessed the flies in Roswell.
Also,
That's my theory.
the flies did this weird thing where they could just pull their head off of their neck or whatever. If they have a neck.
What?
Yeah, like
When?
they
were
pulled
Sunday, they
their
were
like
looking at
faces
'em.
halfway down their neck, off their neck, and then pulled
The
their
flies
head.
in our truck?
Yeah, the flies
flies
in
in
our
our
truck.
We're pulling their faces off. Where was I?
Like halfway off their. It was creepy. It was weird.
They were like gross.
I just drive, guys. There's all this stuff happening while I'm driving.
Boy, I don't know, babe. I'd go this way. I'd get out of this.
Yeah, we need street parking.
Yep.
Help me to determine.
Parking for guests and employees of Petrol, whatever.
We made it to Roswell, New Mexico. So we're in Roswell. We're parked at the Chamber of Commerce here, and we're right behind the International UFO Museum. So that's where we're going. And
Hey.
Owen's got a new haircut.
And that's why I'm wearing this hat.
Yeah, we brought the short clippers. They're shorter than the ones we thought we were bringing. Hey, look out. It's something green. Oh, wait, it's Ethan. All right, bud. So, let's go see what Roswell is all about. Trained in CPR.
It's video.
Whoa.
You got to tell us.
Well,
You never tell us if it's video or not.
Everybody run!
We just finished our tour of the International Alien UFO Museum. What did you think?
I want one of those alien beanies.
He wants an alien beanie. Go try it on. If it looks good enough. Well.
It's supposed to fold up.
so what did y'all think of an alien museum?
Well, it's fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news. There's like news articles in there about aliens, stuff like blogs, and there's also memorabilia.
Was it sponsored by CNN? Sorry, we're not getting
Oh,
political.
don't go there.
Don't
Oh, I
go
wouldn't
there.
go there. I'd be
Don't go
careful.
there.
I'd be careful.
Why?
Really?
Oh, I pulled something in my side. I laughed too hard.
Welcome to our life.
I dug up the septic tank yesterday.
Do they need to know that?
No,
You wanna
y'all
see
don't,
it?
y'all don't need to know that. My take on Roswell is, unless you are like super into this whole thing of aliens and all, it really was one giant excuse to sell poorly made t-shirts.
Yeah.
That about sum it up?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's worth, I mean, if you're driving through Roswell, definitely stop. I wouldn't drive out of my way to go to this museum, would you?
No, not really.
No, and this is coming from kids that supposed to like this stuff.
Hey, so if you're new to our channel and you haven't subscribed yet, we hope that you do. Just, I don't know where he's going to put it, somewhere.
I don't know how to put it.
You know.
There's a
Push the
subscribe
button.
button somewhere. I don't know how to put it in the video.
There's a subscribe button
Oh, wait.
not on the video right down there.
Nope, it's up. It's usually, I think, up over here. It's a circle with the green stuff.
No, it's over here.
No, it might be down here, but
Yeah, but there's the
Right
actual
up
subscribe button's right
over there?
That's right there. Also,
hold on. That skirt keeps getting tight.
click that like button, not the dislike button, the like button.
And the little bell. You'll get notifications.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us this time on Rollin' Ragu. See us next time at Alamogordo and White Sands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Groovy.
So it was miles down the road before all the flies were out of the truck.
Yeah.
And
We drove with the windows down.
The windows were down.
You didn't
We
tell
were
me.
trying to shoo them out. We were trying to shoo them out.
let's do that again.
All right.
Go ahead.
It was miles down the road before all the flies were out. What? I thought you were gonna say something.
I didn't know you wanted me
Let's
to
do
be
it
a part of
again.
You want me to say something?
Yeah, what you had tried saying.
All right, and you're gonna follow up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Cindy.
And I'm who?
I don't
am
like
Tony.
I didn't
Who
like
are
that.
you?
Do it again.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Cindy.
And I'm Tony.
I'm Owen.
And this is Roll and Ragu.
I think the last person in the line should say, and I'm.
Yeah.
I put the and I wasn't last, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start over.